The one thing William and Harry agree on. Welcome back to Royal Saga, your trusted source for the Spanish monarchy and royal families around the globe. If this is your first time here, you're in for a treat. Smash that subscribe button because what we're uncovering today is absolutely groundbreaking. Two brothers, divided by an ocean and years of conflict, have just revealed they share one powerful conviction that could reshape the entire future of the monarchy. Here's something the palace doesn't want you to know. Despite their very public feud, Prince William and Prince Harry have made the same private vow. Both brothers, independently and for very different reasons, have sworn never to repeat their father's biggest mistake. And when you hear what that mistake is, everything about their choices, from Harry's departure to William's modernization efforts, will suddenly make perfect sense. Stick around until the end, because this revelation explains the real reason behind the royal rift, and it's not what you think. The setup. Let's be honest, watching William and Harry's relationship crumble has been heartbreaking. These were the two boys who walked behind their mother's coffin together. The princes who supported each other through unimaginable grief. The brothers who promised to always have each other's backs. But somewhere along the way, everything fell apart. Harry left for California with Meghan. William stayed and embraced his royal destiny. The interviews happened. The memoir dropped. The family stopped speaking. The world watched two brothers become strangers. Or so we thought. The revelation. Because here's what royal insiders are now revealing. Beneath all the drama, the lawsuits, and the media battles, William and Harry share something profound. They both looked at their father's life and made the same decision. They would not sacrifice their families on the altar of duty the way King Charles did. Think about it. King Charles spent decades trapped between love and obligation. He married Diana when he was in love with Camilla. He prioritized royal duties over being present for his sons during their childhood. He missed school plays, bedtimes, and crucial moments because the crown always came first. Even after Diana's death, duty demanded he maintain composure when his boys needed a father who could simply grieve with them. Both William and Harry witnessed this firsthand. And both, in their own ways, vowed, "Not us. Not our children." William's path. For William, this vow manifests in subtle but significant ways. Royal observers have noticed something different about the Prince of Wales. He's the first heir to the throne who regularly does the school run. He coaches George's football team. When Charlotte has a bad day, he's there. When Louis acts up in public, it's William, not a nanny, who handles it. He's also restructured his entire schedule around family time. Evening engagements. Rarely accepted unless absolutely necessary. Weekends. Protected fiercely. Royal tours. Shorter, and whenever possible, the whole family goes together. William watched his father choose duty over happiness for decades, and he's determined to prove you can be both a devoted father and a future king. He's essentially rewriting the rulebook his father followed. Harry's path. Harry, meanwhile, took the more explosive route. He looked at his father's life and saw a cautionary tale. He saw a man who followed protocol, married for succession, and ended up miserable for years. So when Harry fell in love with Meghan and faced institutional resistance, he made a choice his father never could. He chose love over duty. He chose his wife's mental health over royal expectations. He chose being present for Archie and Lilibet over ribbon-cutting ceremonies. His departure wasn't just about media intrusion or family conflict, it was about refusing to become his father. Harry essentially said, "I'd rather be a happy private citizen than a miserable prince." The irony. Here's the fascinating part. Both brothers made opposite choices stemming from the same promise. William stayed and tried to reform the system from within. Harry left and rejected the system entirely. Both believed they were doing right by their families. Both thought they were learning from their father's mistakes. And this, royal experts suggest, is why the rift cuts so deep. It's not just about Meghan or the media or who said what. It's about two men who watched the same childhood, learned the same lesson, but drew completely different conclusions about what that lesson meant. The future. The question now is whether this shared understanding, this mutual commitment to not repeating history, could eventually become the bridge back to reconciliation. Because if both brothers can acknowledge they're ultimately fighting for the same thing, maybe there's hope yet. Do you think William and Harry will ever truly reconcile? Or is the divide too deep? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe to Royal Saga for more exclusive royal revelations that the mainstream media won't tell you. Because trust me, this story is far from over. Until next time, keep watching, keep questioning, and keep discovering the truth behind the crown.